Boom! So, drugging and kidnapping tactics are at an all-time high as we see the human trafficking industry explode into one of the major industries of the world, right? So, I talk about situational awareness all the time. I talk about living a safe pattern of life all the time. And this is another area where implementing the principles we talk about can keep you and your family safe. So let's dig in real quick to how those principles apply to this situation, right? First, we talk about context. Where are you going? Remember that 90% of things happen when you're in transitional spaces. 90% of attacks happen in transitional spaces. This little girl was walking from point A to point B. That's a transitional space. She's going to be immersed in an environment with anomalies, unknown human beings, unknown intentions, etc., right? Tactical positioning, right? Where are you in the world right now? Are you in a place where you can see people approaching you? Are you looking over your shoulder? Are you sitting somewhere where I can see anyone who pulls up? I can see anyone who enters the door. I have a good lane of fire, geometries of fire, different things like that. So for this female walking the street, based on context, she should be at like a kind of a hovering level of awareness that's like a code yellow, right? Paying attention to who's paying attention to her, who's vectoring in on her, who's traveling towards her, coming in, right? These are the types of things, because when people start coming towards you, they rise above the baseline of your environment. It's like, okay, now this person's getting within, obviously he's making eye contact, focusing on me, walking towards me, right? Now, keep in mind, space and distance are your friends. So the next one in tactical positioning starts to become, okay, this gentleman's approaching me. He doesn't look harmful. Now we need to start looking at proxemics, right? So that's in tactical positioning. What is he doing right now that could put me at risk? If you don't know someone and you're not a physically potent human being, do not get within arm's reach of them. If they move forward, move back. And this is easier to do as an American because we have that about 3-foot American rule, right? In a lot of other countries and cultures, they want to talk to you like this all the time. I don't care. You guys do it. You do it. You don't care about space as much. You're in the elevator with people from other cultures and they're all just like this all the time. Anyways, I love you guys, but you do it. Anyways, regardless of your culture, keep in mind that if you're not a physically potent human being, i.e. if you're a female, period, don't let anyone into your personal space. So keep at least 3 feet or an arm's distance, or at least the type of distance that can give you a head start if you do have to run, and know where you're gonna go, right? So if there's a public place nearby, there's a little coffee shop next to you, make sure that you're able to dart there, and or as the communication continues and the person's like, hey, can you look at this map real quick? You'd be like, maybe you can show me from there. I just don't really like to get close to people that I don't know. And use those things. Risk being a little bit, making it a little uncomfortable to keep yourself safe and ensure that you're gonna get home, right? Hey, just give me a little space. What do you need? Okay. And or ignore military age males. If you don't have a reason to engage with a military age male, don't engage with them. Continue walking, get to your destination, get on the phone with someone you love, get into a very public venue, like inside of a building where they'll have to do whatever they're doing inside a building in front of people and then drag you out. These types of things are what's gonna keep you safe. As a female, unless you're looking for a date, you really don't have any reason to engage with a military age male, or you need help, and when you do engage with military age males, make sure it's in a public venue. And then rolling risk assessment, right? So this guy gets up next to her, gets within 1 arm's distance, and now is putting something in your face. You should be, if you've been following me for any period of time, you should be very aware that there are a lot of chemical agents being used. There are a lot of chemical-borne attacks being used to kidnap people. So if someone's putting something in your face or anywhere near your inhalation system, for lack of a better term right now, stop your breath. stop your breath, take a step back, right? Don't touch things you're not familiar with, and especially not at the hands of men that you're not familiar with. So remember, context, you're in a transitional space, right? So when you're in a transitional space, stay aware, rolling, tactical positioning. Make sure no one's getting a tactical position on you that can give them a tactical advantage over you. And when you come in contact with people on the streets, keep a distance to where you can both know where you're gonna go, and make eye contact with other males in the environment, other people in the environment, right? If you're uncomfortable, get on your phone, and as a rule, don't answer your door and ignore people that don't have any business talking to you anyway, especially if they have a physical tactical advantage over you, right? And these are tips and tactics that'll help you live a safer pattern of life. All right, you guys, stay safe out there. Oh, and the last thing I'd like to say is, notice the environment protected her. It takes a village. So the more protectors we can create, the safer we all will be. I'll see you guys on the next video. Boom, boom, it's finally here. Go to protectornation.com to join the Protector Nation community. Learn online and become part of our Protector Nation family. I look forward to seeing you guys there, and for us all to join forces to make the world a safer place by helping good people to become more dangerous. I'll see you there, and until then, be peaceful, but not harmless.